What's up, YouTube? Been a minute. So I've been on YouTube for about 20 years now. A couple channels, some successful, some not at all. I've worked on a lot of projects. I've run a couple companies, and I've learned a lot along the way. What works, what doesn't work, how many ways people can say to go fuck yourself. And it's been honestly a great learning experience for me. So what happened? That's probably a good question to start with. I got knocked down. I got knocked down by nature, her dumb sister nurture. And when you get knocked down, there is a temptation to stay down. And that's really when the fight begins. And that's what this is. This is me fighting the only way I know how. Sometimes in life you think you've gone through the rough patches and you're moving on to the next piece, but it turns out you were just getting prepared for a rougher patch. And that's what happened to me. And honestly, I still wouldn't change anything. I'm not one to complain. I don't want to throw a pity party. I don't want anyone to feel bad for me, because I don't feel bad for me. I don't personally believe in the permanence of tragedy. Things take time. I'm not really interested in giving my whole sob story, but I lost my father a couple years ago, and it can't be harder than losing a father, and I worked my way out of that. Life is hard. This is MJ. Say hi. Yeah, this is her little gimpy paw. She's a rescue. Somebody threw her out of a truck. And we'll find him. And if you're out there, we will find you. Right, MJ? Oh, am I telling your business online? I'm so sorry. We got a lot of rescues in the house. Corbin's girlfriend, she's a foster parent for a lot of dogs. And this is Rudy. We picked him up near Pittsburgh. He's a big baby. He likes to nap a lot. He's a good boy. And we just got him. Coda here is the latest addition. Yeah. Say hi, Coda. This is our little Akita Pitbull mix. You think he's 9 weeks now. Yeah, some people just aren't meant to raise dogs, so what are you gonna do? Huh, buddy? What are you gonna do? And we're probably gonna end up keeping him. He's such a baby. I might have got knocked down, but I can't stay down. It's not in my nature. It's not in my blood. I'm restless. I have to create. I'm still making films. I'm still writing. I'm still creating. I'm still me. I just had to take a break. I had to step back and really redefine what a victory even is to me. I've been making films since I was 5 years old. I remember it was Christmas. My mom brought out the VHS camera and she was filming us open presents. And I just stopped what I was doing. And I said, what is that? Film me with my action figures. Film me doing this. Let me use that. That's all it was ever going to be for me after that. It's never been anything but filmmaking. I love it. And I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Sometimes it sucks. Being creative is hard. Being an artist requires as far as my experience of being an artist, is only starving artists. The starving artist life is literally the only artist life I've seen, unless your parents are rich. And we're not going to go there in this video. So why'd I step away? In 2020, when COVID hit, I quit my job. I reevaluated a lot of things. I started making cartoons. I started a company with my brothers, and we made a video game called None. That was a lot of fun to work on. Not a huge success, but a great experience. And I used that tool to make my biggest project to date, Talisman, in 2023. And Talisman ended up winning 16 international awards. I ended up working with Academy Award and Golden Globe nominee Eric Roberts on that project. So I got to learn how to work with celebrities, managers, agents, how to work out all that type of stuff. It has a custom score from a student at Berkeley. These are the things that were very great for my experience and learning. I didn't make any money off it, but I learned so much, which is valuable. Is so valuable. After Talisman's minor success, I was kind of feeling some momentum, and I decided I want to shift to live action and kind of show people what I could do with VFX and direction. And I overestimated myself and underestimated how hard it is to film something, to get people organized at all. It's so difficult. It's been a year now. The project is still not done. It's coming along really well. It's almost finished. It'll be finished very soon, but I thought I was going to be done a year ago. Life hits hard sometimes. The real reason it ended up taking so long, and the real reason I stepped back from filmmaking, is because I lost my job, I lost my relationship, I lost my car, I had to move across the country, back in with family again. Spent 6 months looking for a job to no success. And a project I thought would take about a month is still not done a year later. So, yeah, I was running a journalism page at the time, had 25,000 readers, and without funding, without my income, I had to let that go. So that was difficult to walk away from. I'm an independent spirit. I like to do things my way, and a lot of times that doesn't make money. In my experience, it never makes money. So I went quiet for a bit. I needed some time to reevaluate why I even do what I do. Why do I make things that only I really want to see? And the answer is because I want to fucking see it. Most of my favorite films bombed. Most of my favorite things people hate. And it just doesn't get made that often. And people like me, we're not catered to. So I needed to ask myself, really, what is a win for me? And building a community is what I decided. That starting a YouTube channel and getting people involved, building a community around things I enjoy talking about, that's a win for me. I've been able to bounce back a little bit. I'm in a new relationship that's really great. She's also a filmmaker. She keeps me motivated. I'm hoping you'll meet her pretty soon on this channel. I'm feeling a spark again. I'm ready to start creating. I'm writing a feature-length film. I'm writing my second book. I just published my first one at the beginning of this year. I'm ready to keep creating. I'm ready to move forward. I'm working on a video game with my older brother. It's called Sears of Ages Past. We're gonna release it on Steam in a couple months. That's getting polished up, finished. It's almost there. I'm trying to keep myself with as many projects as possible, because in the past I've worked on one project for years and hoped that gave me a chance of success, and it just doesn't work like that. I've learned that for sure. So this right here, this YouTube channel, is my creative outlet. It's my creative journal. It's a way to express myself. I'm going to put out weekly content, monthly short films, behind the scenes of what I'm working on, where I'm going, little updates on my life, honest reflections on filmmaking and what it means to be a filmmaker, some stories. I want you to be along for a ride for my successes and honestly for my failures too. I don't want to hide the bruises. I want this to be honest. I want this to be real. I want you to see what filmmaking really looks like in the modern world. What are people really going through? I want to document it. This is my way of documenting my life, because I'm tired of the filters. I'm tired of the bullshit. I'm tired of the censorship. I don't like it. I don't like where things are, and I don't like where they're headed. I want to change that. I want to go in a different direction, and I want you guys along for the ride. So if you ever felt like starting over, if you ever felt alone in this process, join me. Subscribe, comment, share your thoughts. I want to hear what you think. I want to hear from you. I don't want this to be one way. I want this to be a two-way discussion. Artful discussion is really my goal here. So thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to see where this goes. Thank you so much.